no upgrades and no tech research really, but he could really turn the tide with a immortal. But no, he's going to be transforming all these warp gates into, sorry, the gateways into warp gates, and he's going to be chrono boosting the charge upgrade. This probe is actually, yes, trying to scout around into my base. It's going to get intercepted by that photon cannon. This observer now knows that that cannon is there. He's going to get a complete eyeful of my base. He's probably going to see this very stalker heavy build. My own observer is coming out, so that detection is actually going to come out just in time. This observer just outranging my photon cannon. I'm not microing my observer very well. Yeah, right there, I finally control grouped it to 5, as you can see for yourselves. So hopefully I'll be using my observer to my advantage right now. A very significant attack group from Orange right now. There are no immortals directly threatening my stalkers, but he's going to try to go for my back door. I now have a photon cannon here, though. That's going to get a few free hits. A somewhat effective blink here, actually, on this photon cannon, so that's going to allow access to my back door. However, I am in position with these stalkers, sniping out that one stalker before Pycckuu realizes what's going on, and I'm going to blink to this high ground, so some decent defense for myself. I did lose that photon cannon, but I was able to blink to a superior position to ward off this attack. As far as Orange's mindset, he does know that all I have are stalkers, so his tech is a little bit superior. He's got that Templar Archives, he's got a robotics facility, canceling that Warp Prism instead, going for a Immortal. So certainly Immortals are a direct counter to stalkers. I can't allow that to come into play. These stalkers now dancing around my base. I seem to be just massing up more stalkers. I'm deciding actually to take out these rocks as well. Switching to the units in play, I have the superior worker count. Fortunately for me, I've got 40 workers compared to Orange's 30 almost. He's got 2 immortals in play, but I have 17 stock. Sorry, I'm reading this wrong. I have 2 immortals. I don't know where that is. Oh, here they are. Actually, I've just pumped them from my robotics facility. So I've got 17 stalkers and 2 immortals. My opponent has 1 immortal and 11 stalkers, 3 sentries, and 8 zealots. So it's going to come down to sheer stalkers and immortals versus a more diverse army from Pycckuu. Bringing some more zealots and stalkers in play. He's researching Psystorm here on this Templar Archives. That research animation is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I did turn my textures down, so graphically it's not as pleasing as it could be. As I said earlier, though, in one of my earlier games, I turned down the textures to try to get a better FPS rate, so there you go. Pretty scary amount of stalkers now, complemented by these 2 immortals. I have 3 upgrades on my ground weapons. No shields and no armor, but 3 upgrades nonetheless, compared to Pikachu's only 1 upgrade. I also have a scary amount of warp gates. I can double click them actually. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 warp gates here, a total of 8 warp gates. Moving out now with these stalkers and immortals. Going to see that there's no base in this position. I should probably come in through these destructible rocks, considering there's no real fortification over there. 3 High Templars are in play for Pycckuu. This Nexus is unfortunately energy capped. I'm actually doing pretty well to spend my Nexus energy. This guy is sitting at 44 energy, that one at 47. Now I am engaging these rocks. Those will go down pretty quickly, as all these units do bonus damage to armor units. So those rocks pretty much crumble under these particle disruptors and under the fire of these phase disruptors. So definitely Orange's base is being disrupted. Sending these zealots in to try to take out this one stalker. Those are going out pretty fast now. Pulling these zealots away to the cover of these immortals, blinking up north here with these stalkers, trying to get some focus fire going on. Now trying to pull back these stalkers. I have all these immortals back here in the back, not engaging. Now finally blinking behind the immortals. These immortals soaking up a ton of damage. This one actually going down. Some decent focus fire from Pycckuu. Now it's just a broadside attack of Protoss and Protoss. But it looks like I have the superior stalker account now, blinking very aggressively into Orange's base. And simply I'm out DPSing Pycckuu because I've got these 3 damage upgrades on my stalkers. This armor upgrade is not going to get completed in time, and it looks like a very nice Psystorm on these stalkers. But they are going to feel the retribution of that action. They're going to get caught. Only one escaping the fire of these stalkers. And now I don't think that Pycckuu has anything left to resist with. He did play very well, very conventionally, that being said, and I would say this is an instance of unit diversity being detrimental to a player's success, actually, when oftentimes you hear about it being so necessary. I would say that what Orange needed to do is he needed to have either a more immortal heavy army or just make better use of Psystorm or try to get that out earlier. But certainly also it would have been beneficial for him to get a Colossus after seeing that I had so many Stalkers in play. Making good use of Blink, trying to kite these Zealots around, but that charge is going to close in on these Stalkers. And if this group of Zealots and Stalkers can't take down the rest of my Stalkers, it could be good game for Pycckuu. One of my Stalkers going down. Now Pycckuu calls good game. He also has one Stalker remaining, but yeah, good game was in fact called. Um, he wants another remake, but I believe at this point, Max has to go. I just gave away his name, but yes, let there be no doubt, Max is his name. Um, there will not be a remake for this game. I'm instead going to play the actual Pycckuu player. I'm going to play the owner of Pycckуу's account instead of a second rematch. So thanks for watching, guys. This was a Protoss versus Protoss event on Blistering Sands, and stay tuned for a game against the actual Pycckuu. Take care.